Virgo, hi. This will be a reading for the sign of Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what we get. Okay, it seems like you're experiencing some change. This could have to do with you and another person maybe, but it would be very sort of circumstantial in a way. There's probably communication that's relevant here. It's almost like however you proceed forward, I feel like you're maybe transforming something, or you're maybe comparing, because it's almost like you're taking a leap of faith that you're afraid to take. It does seem that you have a lot of balance within yourself, a lot of strength, and I think that some maybe more hidden aspects to this whole situation might come to clarity. Clarify death. It's almost like you're waiting for a moment. Yeah, you're, again, sort of like, it's like you're looking at something you want to change. Or maybe you're anticipating an ending of some kind. It definitely has you moving very fast in your thoughts. And I feel like, in some ways, I kind of get the impression that you need to sort of step it up. Maybe you're becoming aware of that. You're paying very close attention to something. And I feel like, if there's a person, they sort of have this mixed balance of disappointed and very happy at the same time. That's it. I also feel like you're planting certain seeds ahead of you that are rooted in wisdom. Like, let's say you can sort of see something coming and you're kind of preparing for that. You could even be maybe setting aside money. clarify this. There either seems to be like two relationships or situations that are relevant here, or there's one specific situation or relationship that has very polar aspects to itself. You might be sort of trying to defend something. And it does seem like you persevere, because ahead of you there is this whole new beginning with working on it. I feel like you could be even sort of consciously overlooking certain things, or you might be sort of ignoring your own pain. You seem very maybe anxious about a communication, and there could be a few people involved here. So like I said, if there's like a couple of people or like two different relationships or something, but maybe somehow they are interwoven. It definitely seems like someone's paying attention to you or analyzing you, or just gathering information. I feel like you may also want to communicate if you're sort of unhappy in a situation, or even just like admit to yourself. Yeah, because I feel like things can kind of move along with this leap of faith, because again, there is sort of a sense of anxiety around it. You could be having difficulty in a personal relationship, and also you might be very like wrapped up with work. You may even, it seems like you might even strategize something a bit. You could be finding your way out of a situation. I don't know if that's necessarily what you want to hear or not, but that's sort of the advice. Because it does feel very much like breaking free in a way. I don't know what context that maybe fits for you, but it's something you need to sort of like break free from. You know, maybe you were keeping something in for a long time, and now you're sort of mustering the strength to go about this. And you may also have some sudden changes or realizations. Ooh, maybe, you know, maybe this isn't you, but I almost get the impression of someone trying to manipulate a situation and it just sort of going horribly wrong, or it like backfires on them almost. I don't know, but Virgo, what I'll say, one thing's for sure here, Judgment Day has arrived. Something that has been ignored isn't being ignored anymore. You may be sort of looking after your own advantage in some way. There also might be a lot of difficulty, but it's sort of well worth it in the end. Yeah, I mean, because moving forward, we have 10 of Cups in the outside influence, we have the Lovers, we have Strength. But what is it? It's probably a sense of anxiety halting this in some way, be it on your end or someone else's end. But like I said, you know, this will have to resolve pretty soon, I would say. And it seems like it's for the better. So even though it may seem scary, it's sort of a revelation. And that's the thing, is a lot of, you know, when we experience a judgment, or we experience an apocalypse. And when I say apocalypse, I mean the absolute annihilation of something, which can be sort of, terrifying and difficult and everything else. But after that comes resurrection, esoterically speaking. We rebuild, we develop, we plant new seeds. Once the smoke clears, well, we face the new day. And often when we experience an apocalypse, it's for a reason. So lean in, embrace your apocalypse and your resurrection. So, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do like and subscribe. Also, check out my Patreon if you're interested. I'm going to take this reading a bit further there. That's available in the first description below. So that's where all of my exclusive readings go, and extended readings. I do live streams there, some educational content, and so on. So that's awesome. Definitely check that out. And I am available for personal readings as well if you want to book a personal reading. And I'll see you over on Patreon.